July 9th, buonasera a tutti. We are waiting for the Cassazione ruling at any day now. They were supposed to rule within 90 days. They have extended the decision on the minor rule to the unified session of the Cassazione, which is one of the two Supreme Court. The Corte di Cassazione, they initially ruled not a unified session. Some parts of the Constitution ruled in favor of the minor rule of stripping the rights from a minor, while other courts have not followed that because it's clear and constitutional. It's against any kind of moral, civil values and principles. I'll tell you, as a political scientist, I've talked to attorneys, I collaborate with attorneys in Italy, tons of it. As you know, I've been in business for 19 years. And as a political scientist, we already made a video. Go back and look for the ways the minor rule is unconstitutional. I was helped by Omni Intelligence AI. They helped me to pull out some research, and we have developed that kind of video to show you guys why the minor rule is unconstitutional. Now it's a unified session. It is supposed to be out at any point now, maybe today, tomorrow, and any day. And any day, that's what Attorney Ruggeri told me from Italy. We are waiting anxiously. We are definitely certain that Cassazione will return to logic, to constitutionality, by not allowing any kind of stripping law from a minor rule, upholding a law from 1912, an obsolete law, ancient law. Even before the constitutional, there was an ERD. We'll talk about it. I don't want to stress that, but that's point one. Let's talk about a few points. There was point one, is we are waiting for the constitutional ruling. That's why everything is kind of in a standby mode. On the standby mode, even the consulates, as some courts have not making decisions, waiting for the Cassazione, as well as the Corte Costituzionale, the Constitutional Court, which is the other Supreme Court. While in the US, there is only one court that handles all topics. We have two courts in Italy. One is the highest level of appeal from any civil cases and more. And the other is the Constitutional Court, which is strictly judges any law, whether they are in compliance with the Constitution. Okay, from 1948. The base of the country, the base of the republic is our constitution, which has been ignored by this government many, many times, also by the courts, especially by this government, has been ignored, has been stepped on, disrespected, insulted, especially with the Decreto Legge, Part 2. Decreto Legge approved by the parliament in April. It is under the scrutiny of the Constitutional Court. They were supposed to deliberate, to sentence in June. We are waiting any time and any moment now. Moreover, other attorneys have brought this law in front of the Constitution for many reasons. Go back and look at my videos. I explain clearly why the Decreto Legge is unconstitutional. There is a new ruling also. I've been informed by Attorney Ruggeri. Thank you, Attorney Ruggeri, for your feedback. That the Campobasso, which is a Centro Italia, Centro Italy, in Molise, the court of Campobasso has declared that the Decreto Legge does not apply to the people born before the Decreto Legge. It doesn't. Furthermore, there is a law that says that any laws approved that modifies the electoral college, people that can vote, must be approved by the full course proceedings of the parliament. Cannot be approved by the government from a Decreto Legge. Okay, Decreto Legge was only for urgent purposes. There was no urgency as far as the citizenship. Now, that's part two. So we are waiting for these two major rulings. As I predicted 2 years ago, it will be struck down pieces by pieces by the Cassazione, the Constitutional Court. It's just a matter of time. The consulates still are rejecting some applications based on the minor rule, based on the circolare from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, since that Cassazione ruling took place, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs instructed through a circulare communication, official government communication, instructed all the consulates to abide by that rule. That's number two. Now, there is another law that is charging applicants 250 euro just to inquire for a record, for a vital record. This is also unconstitutional. The towns cannot charge that much money to do their job of releasing official public document. That's obviously logically unconstitutional. So we are waiting also for that law to be appealed. Let's stay the course. This is the beginning of a long journey of reconstructing the law and giving the rights to the kids of the diaspora, the rights of the citizenship through the great-grandparents. Now it's the Decreto Legge is limiting to grandparents only if they never naturalize. So we are looking for records of non-naturalization. As while we are waiting for the changes, we are looking for grandmothers, especially females in line that never naturalize, to move forward. Otherwise, we'll stand by and we'll wait for the laws to change, which has happened immediately. I'm not any from left, right. I'm not affiliated with any organization. I'm running as a candidate for the Italian Parliament for Central and North America, 2027, Domenico. Not affiliated with any party and any organization. I'm affiliated with logic, good heart, good sense, common sense, and positive actions. I'll show you my campaign proposal. I have a Facebook page that I will share later on in my comments. I will share the link in my comments. Let's go back to the citizenship. We're going to stay the course. You guys invested too much money. Not too much money. I personally charge very little. Well, you invest in time, effort, money. It's your right to become a citizen. It is your right granted by the Constitution or by the 1992 law, who has a constitutional strength law power. While we have hundreds of thousands, millions of immigrants without ties with Italy, they are being welcomed and paid for to stay. We are cutting the ties with our fellow Italian Americans who are bringing wealth, money, richness, culture, traditions, and much more to Italy, as newcomers, as expats here in U.S., as Italian American. I consider myself an Italian American. What they've done, they've taken away the right to my daughter to transfer citizenship to their kids, unless my daughter lives in Italy for 2 years. So they basically stripped the right from our kids here in North America. They also, the good thing is they started the reacquisition of the citizenship. I'll make a video on that. We have a new service that can help people to reacquire their citizenship. I will make a short video on that. So we have, let's summarize the points. We had 4 points that we have made, topics. Number 5, consul appointments. Consul appointments, we are still working. I'm communicating with the general, consul general, communicating with the senators and parliament representatives for North America to make sure that the appointment system works well. We have a team of experts that's helping my clients to schedule an appointment. It has to work. It's our right. And by having a standby list like New York and back in the days Houston, all the problems could have been solved. All the clogging up alleged issue that the citizenship has caused could have solved by having a simple standby list that New York has been adopting for years now. Every other consulate could have adopted, could have done the same thing as New York. So we are working with a consul appointment. Stay confident, stay the course. Trust us, trust our expertise, trust our energy, trust our intelligence and knowledge into this area, into many other areas. We also work with Omni Intelligence AI, which is a semi-conscious AI that we have coded. If you are interested, let me know. I'm scheduling now showing for interesting people in any area, in any business that they would like to be to see the enhancement that a very super smart AI can bring to their life, also to their business and to their organizations. So we have AI. Let's stay the course. I will keep you updated. As soon as we have news from media, I will post a video. Subscribe to my channel. Click subscribe so your video is going to pop up. So you'll know any changes that will happen. I will let you know. And then we can plan as accordingly to the changes, efficiently and effectively. For a few selected clients, we are still currently relying on the services of Attorney Mantovani and Ruggieri to appeal. So we are open to appeal any decision. We can do those also as the legislation changes, since now the court time in Italy are kind of lengthy, unlike before, especially if you're in a big, large city like Turin, Milan, Rome. It's not worth it unless it's necessary to go to the court, according to my opinion, and to the attorneys in Italy. Now, we are still taking in clients. This is an amazing opportunity. Remember, that's right for Europe, for Italy. It costs $100,000 to $1 million before the euro sanguinis if you want it, for people who wanted the European passport to invest in Europe. Costed them much. So if you have relatives, friends, we charge $500 the first two steps. Naturalization record, it takes over a year, and the Italian records. Pending, we'll try to find some duplicates and see if this new law changes. However, we are still charging $500 for the first major step for dual citizenship. Let your friends know, let your family know. You have two artifacts, two official documents for a value of a cost of a restaurant, a trip to a dinner for three people. This is the best money spent. Just trust our judgment, trust our expertise, and I will post a video about our new services as far as reacquiring the citizenship. If you know anyone who was born in Italy and came here and lost the citizenship, do its U.S. naturalization, let me know. Let them know that we are now offering those services. Buonasera, grazie a tutti. Baci baci, and stay the course. Subscribe and stay safe. Be smart. Ciao, ciao. Arrivederci.